welcome to a beautiful day in Minnesota. Actually, it's extremely windy. And I had plans for the day. I've already got up and done some of the things that I needed to do, and Jim had to take off on a run up and meet a guy about the patio for the lake, and so combining corn has come to a standstill, and it's kind of a quiet day, except I think I want to go golfing. Now, let me tell you about golfing. Well, I don't know much about golfing, but when I was a kid, my dad had a campground, and he had a putt-putt golf. So we had mini golf, and so we played golf a lot. My younger brothers got pretty good at it, and we all just enjoyed it. And then when the kids were little, we did a lot of tennis playing, and they would ride their bikes in the tennis court, and we would try to miss them. Okay, maybe we didn't try. We just claimed it was an accident. And we were pretty bad at tennis. But then when they got older, we tried golf, and we would go up to the corner. There was a 9-hole golf course right up in the corner, maybe 4 or 5 miles from us. Really pretty inexpensive, fun, simple, short. And I would often spend time in John Opfer's bean field getting balls. And so that kind of ended. I don't know why. But this summer when I was in Arkansas, a friend took me golfing, and it's like, hey, this is kind of fun. Of course, she golfed. I just ran after the ball with the club and then went and found more balls. But I came back home, and life is kind of calm here, and I don't have a lot to do. So it's like, I'm gonna get a golf club. And of course, I just went to Savers or Goodwill, and there's a place up at the lake that you can get them for $1. And then I got a whole bunch of balls off Amazon, or not Amazon, a marketplace. This guy was selling like a whole box full. And so, or actually I got 2 boxfuls. And so I can lose them and I don't feel bad. And so I started, just chip shopping them and figuring out how to do them all, and got a little mat so I didn't divot the whole yard up. And then I thought, I have a dog. Well, I do not have a golden retriever. But I do have a golf retriever now, because Hogan, who is just a mutt, he really loves to play ball. And so he is my ball retriever. So I have been using the old arena, which is now a beautiful big grassy spot, mowed it nice. And I have my own little driving range with one problem. I'm getting better at my driving range, at my driving, so that my range isn't big enough. So then I started going to other driving ranges, and then I actually have golfed a couple times. And I just have a Mod Podge, kind of like a potpourri of golf clubs, and they all look different. And so as I was doing my research, you know what? I could replace the golf grips, and then they would all look a little more like each other. So I did some research and watched some Google, YouTube, and ordered them. And out in the shop I went, and I got my vice grip out, and I got the rubber clamp, and I had everything laid out. And I'd watched enough YouTube to know exactly how the guy did it, and it looked so easy. So the first thing I did, the hardest thing actually, I started with the putter. I should not have started with the putter, because the putter I have is about 100 years old. And so it was caked and hard. The bottom is a really nice, it's like a wedge putter. But by the time I got done with that one, I'm thinking, okay, the rest have to be easier. And so sure enough, zip, the old one came right off. The old grip came off on the next one I tried, and I got the tape on and cleaned it all up. And I go to push the new golf grip on, and you have this solvent you spray. And it's like, okay, that's not as easy as the guy on the YouTube made it look. And as a combination of I have no clue what I'm doing, and you needed more solvent. But they also missed a very important part. You just need brute strength. And as hard as I tried, and then I had to take it off, and then I sprayed more solvent on, and then it's like, oh, you get enlightened. And life is sometimes like that. We watch other people live and think, oh, it looks so easy, and I can do that, and I can do this, and I can make changes here, and it's going to turn out, and it's not. It's not quite like they said it was going to be, or maybe it's our perception of what it would be. Sometimes you just have to do it over again. Sometimes you just need brute strength. And there are probably times you should ask a professional. But I am 3 down, and so far so good. And I have not created any new words, and I have not hit the golf club on the ground. I have not been actually too frazzled. It's been rewarding. It is really rewarding when it gets pushed on and you look at it and go, I did that. Now, the big question is, will it help me golf better? Probably not, but I'll look better. Have a great one.